My name is Kayla Moon, and this is my narrative essay entitled Experience of Miss Alabama's Outstanding Teen. Did you know that the Miss Alabama Outstanding Teen pageant helps teens be able to get scholarship money to help pay for college? To be in this pageant, you have to be between the ages of 13 and 17. To be in the state pageant, you either 1. Have to win a preliminary, or 2. Pay an entry fee to be an at-large contestant. I had the privilege to compete in this pageant last March in Sylacauga, Alabama, as an at-large contestant at the age of 17. Being in this pageant took a lot of time and effort, but it taught me so much about myself that I didn't even know. Before I could even compete in the pageant, there was a lot of prep work I had to do. At first, I had to write my resume and platform page to submit to the judges so they knew a little bit about me before I started competing. While doing this, I had to come up with a platform, which is something someone wants to volunteer their time to, help bring awareness, or raise money for. Or it can be a program they come up with that can help address a problem that is happening in society. After thinking for a while and going back and forth about what I wanted to do, I finally came up with my platform, which is entitled Hannah's World. Hannah's World comes from a very special place in my heart, from where I've seen firsthand with my sister how special needs people are treated different than people who don't have special needs. With this platform, I hope to help bridge the communication gap between disabled and non-disabled people, and to show that disabled people are no different than non-disabled people. After getting my platform done, I started going and looking for dresses to wear at the pageant. After looking in Birmingham and Decatur for a dress, I finally found one in Tennessee. My dress was a long-fitted navy blue dress with liquid sequins. After ending the pageant and finished a lot of the prep work, I had to begin practicing for it. To begin, I had to pick what I wanted to do for my talent. I picked dancing, where I did a lyrical dance to Tomorrow by Idina Menzel. This song related back to my platform on how that people with special needs can have a bad day, but they always know that tomorrow can always be a chance for a better day. After I had mastered my solo, I had begun to work on interview skills for the interview part of the pageant. This part was probably the part of the pageant that was making me the most nervous. I was really nervous for the political questions that they might ask me, because during that time I didn't have much time I could spend watching the news, so I didn't really have an opinion on what they could have asked me. While working on my interview skills, I had to work on my evening gown walk along with fitness. In fitness, I had to focus on being in shape and learning a routine. With being in dance, learning the routine was a piece of cake and a breeze. But while doing this, it made me realize how much I needed to focus on eating healthier and keeping my body in shape. Finally, after all this hard work preparing for the pageant, the time has come to actually compete. There was 2 days of competition. The first day was the preliminary competitions. On the first day, I was super nervous, so I went into the dressing room to get ready with an open mind and knowing that I had prepared as much as I could for this. While getting ready, I had a lot of excitement running through my body, and I felt a weight lifted off my shoulders when I went in for my interview, and they didn't ask me a question about politics, so that was a plus. After interviews, I got ready to compete in fitness and evening gown. Fitness was so much fun, and I felt very confident in how I did in that part of the competition. I felt like I could have done better in evening gown, but I still felt pretty great about it. I also competed in talent that day, which I felt like I rocked. Finally, on the second day, after all the preliminaries were done, they announced top 15. Unfortunately, I didn't make the top 15, so my time competing in the pageant was done, but I knew I had tried my hardest and did the best I could during the pageant. Even though I didn't place in Miss Alabama's Outstanding Teen, I'm still very proud of myself for all the hard work I put into this pageant. From doing this, I learned that sometimes you don't get everything you want, but you can still learn a lot from the experience. This experience has affected my life by getting to realize how much I really want to make the difference in the life of special needs people. The pageant also gave me another sense of self-confidence in myself.